You'll be turning all shades of excited for this week's picks, including a Disney and Pixar film getting a re-release in theaters, the return of a popular video game-based series, Frankenstein in teenager form, the hottest sitcom on TV back for round 3, and a popular anime flick has returned in 4K. It's all coming up on this week's What to Watch, sponsored by Disney and Pixar's Turning Red.
Our ancestors had a mystical connection with red pandas.
Are you kidding me? This little quirk runs in our family.
Getting its re-release in theaters this week is Disney and Pixar's animated film, Turning Red. This movie ended up premiering on Disney Plus in March of 2022, and now it's finally getting its theatrical release. Here we are a couple of years later, and this certified fresh flick is finally getting its much-deserved time on the big screen. Speaking of certified fresh at 95% on the tomato meter, the critics clearly love this story about a 13-year-old girl on the cusp of adolescence who keeps turning into a giant red panda when she feels any strong emotions. Perhaps you can relate. No? Well, the critics' consensus calls it heartwarming, humorous, beautifully animated, and culturally expansive, so maybe you can relate to one of those. The cast for Turning Red is led by Rosalie Chiang and Sandra Oh as daughter and mother, respectively, and it marked the feature directorial debut for Demi Shi, making this the first Pixar film solely directed by a woman. We call that groundbreaking. Oh, and hey, you might have already caught Soul in theaters, but be sure not to miss Turning Red and Disney and Pixar's other re-release, Luca. No, seriously, don't miss them, because check out this promo. If you buy a ticket to each Pixar re-release, Turning Red, Soul, and Luca, you will get a buy two, get two offer for the upcoming Disney and Pixar film, Inside Out 2, one of the most anticipated movies of the year. Scan the QR code on screen for more information to buy your tickets to all of the Pixar film fun now.
Know that I am the instrument of your extinction. Know that I am death.
Returning to Paramount Plus for a second season is the action series Halo. Based on the popular video game and centering around the cybernetically enhanced super soldier Master Chief, critics were generally into the fresh first season, saying it showed glimmers of promise. Well, now's the time to back up that promise with a second season that returns star Pablo Schreiber as Master Chief, along with Jen Taylor as Cortana, reprising her role from the video games. We love to see it. And after a shocking event at the end of season 1 involving those two characters, this new season not only promises some interesting evolutions, but it could also push our boy Master Chief in line with his video game roots. Maybe the hardcore gamers will be happy about it then. Doubtful. Kidding.
Does he have more of a basketball bod or a football bod?
He doesn't play sports. I tend to his grave. I talk to him. I wish I was with you.
Coming to life in theaters this week is the horror comedy Lisa Frankenstein. This film is inspired by the 1818 novel Frankenstein by Mary Shelley, and it's about a teen goth girl in 1989 who resurrects a Victorian-era corpse so she can make him her dream man. The Lisa in this one is played by Katherine Newton, who you've seen in a bunch of stuff including Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania as Cassie Lang. And her supporting cast includes peeps like Cole Sprouse and Carla Gugino, to name a couple. It was directed by Zelda Williams, daughter of the late Robin Williams, in her feature-length debut, and making things a little bit easier, no doubt, was a script written by Diablo Cody, who has an Oscar in her trophy case for writing Juno.
Good day to the fine teachers of Abbot Elementary. What?
No comment about Gregory being F-O-I-N foin.
No, that is highly inappropriate.
Back for a third season is the ABC sitcom Abbot Elementary. This show is coming in hot with 2 very certified fresh seasons under its belt already and a whole bunch of Emmys and Golden Globes to back it up. Series creator Quinta Brunson stars as a second-grade teacher at the show's fictional black school in Philadelphia. Also stars along fan favorites like Cheryl Lee Ralph, Janelle James, and Lisa Ann Walter. When it comes to new cast members, we know that Josh Segarra from shows like Arrow and She-Hulk Attorney at Law is joining the fray as a Philadelphia school district representative named Manny. Does he know what he's in for? Can't wait to find out.
To solve the mystery and save humanity, she must stop the dream terrorists from altering our minds.
Hitting some theaters for a limited re-release is the classic anime film Paprika. This Japanese adult animated sci-fi thriller comes from the late Satoshi Kon, an acclaimed anime filmmaker, and is based on the 1993 novel of the same name. It follows a detective and a therapist who come together to stop evil forces from terrorizing people's dreams. This fan favorite from 2006 is not only going to see the inside of theaters with its new 4K restoration, it's also getting a limited edition release in a steelbook casing, with special special features and the movie presented in Ultra HD. Paprika is certified fresh on the tomato meter with a high audience score as well. Critics call it an eye-opening mind trip that is difficult to follow but never fails to dazzle. That's it for this week. A solid mix of options served up just for you. No need to thank us. Be sure to let us and your fellow viewers know in the comments what you did watch, whether it was on this list or not. Remember to check out RottenTomatoes.com for the latest updates on scores and reviews for everything mentioned, as well as the movie and TV world at large. That's all for today, Fresh Family. Until next week, stay fresh.